Hello, Jason.
Hey, Jeff, what's going on?
You tell me, man. You're running around a Star Wars desert, but then there's this jazzy music playing.
Da, 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 da. No, I'm not in Star Wars anymore. I'm on like a farm.
Star Wars
forest.
A Star Wars farm?
Right?
I mean, there were forests. I mean, they were moisture farmers in Star Wars, weren't they?
Yep, people died.
Okay.
Close family members.
Well, that happens, man. This is Disney Infinity 3.0 that you are playing.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that.
Yeah. It's got Flynn's Arcade in it. It's got like all. This is.
Where do we start?
This thing has gotten really crazy.
It really
has.
has.
This thing that started as just like, hey, it's a bunch of Disney stuff thrown together.
Here's a sandbox. Do whatever the hell you want with it.
Yeah. Or this thing that started as, hey, this Toy Story game has a cool, weird mode in it. What if we expanded that to this other giant thing?
So they've definitely added a lot more structure to this and a lot more options if there was
to the toy box.
Yep.
And that's the mode where everything comes together. Like they've got the same deal. They've got these play sets that are like, hey, it's a Star Wars specific play set. You are spiking that dude. That's great.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh shit. Uh-oh.
And then sometimes just fools show up and try to jack you.
Yep. With little pop guns and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. You rip that dude up.
So one of the kind of neat things in this is the inclusion of sidekicks, like this little guy right here, and you can dress him up, give him weapons and stuff.
Okay.
That you could always do, but that's still super fun to do.
This guy wants some.
I can keep going.
So Ninja Theory worked on the lightsaber combat in that. It looks like it.
We
From
are
these launchers, mid-air combo, all this stuff, right?
Yeah, a lot of the characters have remained untouched, and we're starting to see some of the fruition of Ninja Theory's involvement in the new Star Wars set here. You'll see a lot of air juggles, launchers.
Straight out of the movies.
Yep.
They're always air juggling in those Star Wars movies. Half the movie, there's like Luke Skywalker in the air doing like a 90-hit combo on somebody.
Let's see if we can do a 90-hit combo. Oh, geez. There's a lot of guys here, and this is very dangerous right now.
I don't know. You got in, like, you walked over here, and then it just jumped off.
Hey, my sidekick can heal me.
Oh, he's a little busy.
Actually, he can't right now because we're in a different mode. Let's see. All right, here we go. We're going in. Nope, don't attack him.
You just killed your sidekick.
One more, and a finisher. Oh, shit. So the Star Wars characters have like more action-y combos, so you can do like delay combos and stuff like that.
Right.
So hit a couple times, delay it, and you'll get a different
And that's on the upgrade tree to some extent, right? I mean, you're level 13 with this
get out of here, Jeff.
Star Wars lady. That's her official name, right?
Ahsoka, yeah, from Star Wars Rebels.
What is Star Wars Rebels?
Star Wars Rebels is an animated flick on Disney something or other.
XD?
XD, that's right. Jeff, this is too intense. I need to get out of here.
Okay.
Hey, we should, so there's a nice little intro to Disney Infinity. I think it's out on the main menu here.
Yeah, it kind of jumps you through some of the different places. Because it's like, it's like the only play set available now is the one that comes with it, which is like this, where is it set?
The Star Wars Rebel universe.
Oh, okay. So Anakin Skywalker is in Star Wars Rebels?
He is indeed.
Okay, I was thinking that Twilight of the Republic was like just kind of mashed together from.
I don't think so. So Twilight of the Republic is
Clone War. Yeah.
It's I think it's post Clone Wars.
Okay.
But prior to the New Hope, like 5 years or something. But then there's also going to be another playset, which is kind of like the OG trilogy.
Yeah, and that's
arc.
I think that's coming out the end of this month.
Really?
It's not that far off.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I think alongside the new movie, they'll have a new one, won't they?
I think so.
I've been kind of following it in fits and starts, and they've got a Marvel set coming. There's the Pixar movie with all the emotions. Inside Out. There's a set for that as well.
I can't find that tutorial.
It's in options, maybe?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No, okay, go back. It's,
It was hidden, kind of. Toy box.
Disney Infinity Collection?
I bet you it's community content. Nope.
No, try Infinity Collection.
Okay.
Because that'll take you into this stuff. No, I guess it wouldn't be here.
Look at all my dudes.
Yeah.
Let's look at those guys.
So you get experience bonus for
and I
the
think
number of characters you've put on your portal, on your base, whatever.
I think that's kind of new. There's something in like Skylanders.
Yeah, Skylanders would give you bonuses for having more characters. Like, hey, you bought more stuff, so here you go.
There we go.
And they still have like their Hall of Heroes equivalent and stuff, where you can go look at the big holographic versions of characters and stuff like that if you want to.
I got Korra. I bought Korra last night.
Yeah, yeah. I've been using Sam Flynn almost exclusively so far.
They're both pretty badass.
Because they should make another Tron game.
They should make another movie.
Yeah, they should make a lot of Tron stuff.
Hey, I can't find that tutorial.
Is it under Toy Box?
I bet you it's... Oh, Galaxy of Stories!
There we go. Galaxy of Stories.
This is going to tell us everything we need to know about Disney Infinity. In one handy-dandy little package.
Yeah. Yeah, so it kind of jumps you through some characters and some situations that aren't even available yet, I guess. But
everyone has an imagination.
They've done really well with these intros. Like the intro to the first one was really good.
2.0 was, yep, definitely even better. And then, yeah, this is a really great overview for what's going to be available.
And then the toy box is where you kind of just throw it all together, and it doesn't have to be Star Wars anymore, and you can have Mickey Mouse and Olaf having a lightsaber. I assume having a lightsaber fight. I don't know.
I don't know that they can use lightsabers, Jeff, but they've got plenty of combat moves at their disposal.
Well, it's like with power discs and stuff like that, you can kind of put things onto guys that they wouldn't normally have.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And
where do you think you're going?
And all that. Yeah, so this is the tutorial launches you into, but also by virtue of it being a tutorial, it actually shows you some other stuff instead of just this. I was gonna say old Star Wars, but I guess this is kind of new, old, mid-period, pre-mid period.
I think that's what they call it, yeah.
The pre-mid period for Star Wars is the official licensed term.
I've got to get that droid.
I got to get that droid.
Yeah. I mean,
thought you lost me, didn't you?
Nope. Oh, he suckered me. I didn't expect that.
How am I gonna get around this?
Cut through that door. Yeah.
I'm cutting faster.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Handy elevator. I like the art style in this game. I like the characters. I think look great. Like they kind of maintain that toy style. Yeah,
they've kept that pretty consistent, and I'm sure that's hard to do with, you know, there's so many different franchises here.
Right. Yeah.
But they've kept them all looking, very similar to one another. Or consistent art style.
They've made it work across a lot of different stuff. Like I think some of the Disney characters are maybe don't fit into this style because they're a little less humanoid in nature, but they make Anakin Skywalker and Iron Man look okay standing next to each other.
Yeah, good point. Also, with this being Star Wars, there's a lot of like blaster fire, lightsaber flashes, and all that looks really good. I can do this all
I mean,
day.
that's the, obviously, like the second one was more Marvel focused. This one is way more Star Wars focused. So I guess it makes sense that they would.
Look at that.
They would put a lot of work into that stuff. Hey, I think you can't make a third-person Star Wars, like a action Star Wars game, without having reflecting blasters be a feature.
Yep.
That is key. Though it's a hold button thing. It's not like a timing thing here, right?
It can be a timing thing. So there's something that you can unlock a little bit later on to time the
and that'll kind of direct it a little more effectively.
I think so.
Got it. We already knew he had that weird lightsaber.
Oh, I really wanted to fight him.
Meanwhile,
in space. Uh-oh.
This is where the art style really clicked for me, was this specific moment here of
seeing the Millennium Falcon
when they were inside it.
We have to stop them before
that shot right there, it's like, dude, wow, okay, this actually looks pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm real impressed with this.
Well, she was distracting me.
Oh, you scamp. So, yeah, space combat is, I think it's kind of something that's new. They've had flying sequences before, for sure. But this is just kind of like an on-rails shooter for the most part, and I've played a little bit more of the, the first playset.
Yeah.
And they have sequences like this, but they're a little more open.
Okay.
Not as restrictive. You can turn around and do barrel rolls and stuff.
Hey,
whoa, Jesus!
Look out for that.
Okay. Like they have a sequence where you're actually flying through, like a really busy cloud city. I'm not sure which actual city it is.
Isn't there only one Cloud City?
Maybe it's a cloud. I don't know. Is it Coruscant?
Bespin.
Sure.
Is Cloud City. It's one of the 9 things I remember about Star Wars that I have not purged in the great Star Wars purge of, let's say, 1998-ish.
Lucas sent you a cease and desist letter for all of your...
For my head.
Yeah.
He said, get that shit out of there. And I was like, no problem, dude. I didn't even like it that much to begin with.
Diverse is those who share them.
Oh, Inside Out.
Right, yeah. So, yeah, seeing this prior release, like the Inside Out stuff, a lot of it seemed like a 2D side-scroller. There's a little bit of 3D-ish, more platformy stuff here, but the sequence I played prior to release was just straight-up side view, run to the right, jump around, like stuff.
Oh, really? That's
yeah, so they're kind of really... It seems like this game is where they're changing up what you do a little bit more. Yep, nice.
I've always wanted to do that to Lewis Black.
Yeah, he kind of had it coming.
Yep, this is a 3D platformer.
Yeah. And then they've got kart racing and stuff like that. Like Sumo Digital came in to do some kart racing stuff.
Yeah, the Sega Racing guys, which I really like those games.
People, that was a well-received kart racer.
So they're definitely, I think, bringing some real good teams. Ninja Theory, oh shit. Brought in for combat, they're very well known for that. We're starting to see the benefits of that. So a little bit later on, they're going to have like a racing play set, which is going to utilize a lot of that stuff from Sumo Digital.
Do we make a great team or what?
Like they've tweaked a lot of the mechanics right now, but they don't have anything that's really showcasing it.
Right, yeah. It's the problem with a lot of these toy games is that they have a year-long release schedule for figures and play sets and stuff, so it's like, yeah, it has all that stuff. It's all sitting on the disc right now.
Yep.
But here's kind of your one glimpse of the kart racing stuff, I think, so far.
That's because they're ahead of us.
Oh, Minnie.
Hey, I just remembered a shortcut.
Oh, jerk.
Figures.
What do you mean, how dare you? You were gonna take the same
stopped
shortcut.
In the middle of the road.
Right. Minnie's high maintenance, I think. I'm gonna do that. I can't do that. Oh.
No. It's Donald Duck exclusive.
I'm gonna go to the right. No, I'm not.
Oh.
Multiple branching paths. Look at that.
That's deep.
Diversion. Oh. Whoa. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, land on him. Land on him.
You think you got away scot-free, Duck?
Don't think I didn't see that there's a recognizer right there.
Yep.
But the greatest stories of all are the ones you will tell.
I love all the Tron stuff in this game.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like there's like kind of just enough Tron stuff in here to... It's all really good, and it so far it's really served just to get me pissed off that there's not more Tron stuff.
I know.
Like I just play this and go like, man, like I don't really care about Star Wars. I like have almost zero connection with Disney. Not a big comic book superhero guy.
Okay.
But man, if they made a Tron game and got rid of all this stuff, I'd buy it. If you came out with like a full series of Tron figures,
yeah,
and I could get a little Sark.
Yes.
That I could put on some kind of big identity disc and, you know, res and derez at will.
That would be cool if they like lit up too. You put them on the base and they...
So I think that, so that's the Skylanders had the light core stuff where those guys lit up in their eyes and stuff like that. I want to say that they're going to do light up lightsabers later on. Later
on. I feel like they kind of dropped the ball by not having that.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that it's not. Like,
I guess that would have been a good idea.
Yeah, so are you just going to sell new versions of these same figures that light up? And then people will rebuy them and level them up all over again? Or I'm not really sure how that works.
So here we are back in the hub, and each of these little dudes here is kind of like command over a specific area. Like this is kind of the combat zone.
Yeah.
And we can go into that portal right there and just kind of do endless combat if we want. So, I mean, all these like activities are like easy to access. But But there's also like, the toy box stuff, which is, just a big open sandbox. That's a little intimidating. I'm not sure that we're going to dive into that too much.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of the stuff they've been developing into that over the past couple of years has been like, okay, we're going to add some like kind of generative stuff that will start creating something for you, and then you can kind of hone it.
Yeah, and they've done a better job about that too. So when you go into the toy box, we can just briefly hop in there. So we actually have to...
I think you go back to the center of the hub, and that'll let you transport to a toy box too. I think that's...
I'm used to using that menu. I wonder if that's a little bit different in this one.
Maybe I'm crazy, but I thought that you could stand right there and it lowered to let you walk into the center.
Right.
Oh no, it's if you go back to that anyway, maybe just go to the menu. But I was gonna say, if you go straight towards that kind of guidepost guy in the distance there,
okay.
I think that's supposed to. Nah, maybe that's just something that tells you how the portal works.
Could be.
I don't know.
We're gonna quit out. Screw your hub. Do you like my little sidekick? He's got a Centurion helmet.
That is pretty cool.
And knives.
Knives seem useful.
He throws them. Toy box. Let's start a brand new toy box. So here we go. These are kind of like templates, if you will. Empty. No, that's way too. Let's do a racetrack.
Eating is important. Don't forget to feed your sidekicks.
Yeah, we'll get into that a little bit as well. There's something, what is it called again?
The toy box expansion?
Yeah, the toy box expansion.
It's a $40 little plastic piece that you slap on there to make a game type. Or kind of, it's like kind of uses toy box pieces to kind of build a game for you, I guess.
So this is great because I always wanted to build a racetrack, but man, it's tedious. It's really tedious.
So this gives you kind of a starting point.
Yeah. Let's I think the golf cart. Oh, light runner.
Also, they know how much people want Tron stuff because the light cycles are the most expensive vehicles in the whole damn game. That is messed up. But also it plays this music whenever you drive the Tron vehicle.
I love it.
God damn it.
Yes. So yeah, this does feel a little bit better.
I want to say this was like the one Daft Punk track that made its way into the Tron game.
Oh shit!
Like it's the one that they were able to license or whatever.
And they just kind of put it in
Maybe
whatever.
I wonder if that's why it's in here too.
Oh yeah, drifting.
Maybe there's one other one. Anyway, yeah. Tron Evolution, the video game.
Did you see this?
Oh, what?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. All on board.
Fuck.
So from in here, you can go into like a spark mode.
I mean, you also don't even have to be this Star Wars lady anymore.
No, you can be whomever the hell you want. Maybe I'll be Korra. Maybe.
Okay, so you can kind of just quickly wipe out sections of the track and like drop new ones down.
Yep.
Okay.
If you want to change it around.
Huh.
Sweet jump. Yeah. That doesn't look safe.
Yeah, that looks it's sort of connected.
Yeah, a lot of this stuff seems kind of unchanged. But luckily there's a ton of community content out there that you can just kind of download and play off of. So when you download it, you should be able to edit it as well. I do not want to save. I want to quit and exit. He's exhausted. Little Greedo.
Yeah. It's hungry.
Yeah. But I like that they give you like a template to kind of work off of, as opposed to just that huge like flatland stuff. Speaking of community stuff, or like our own stuff, let's go back into the toy box. So what I've been playing around with mostly is my interior. And I've got a little house here. That's far less intimidating to me because it's a small space.
Yeah, you just decorate a little house and just hang out. And it's full of all kinds of weird characters. Kermit was in mine.
Yeah.
Hanging around. I picked him up and threw him.
I know you're not a big Disney fan, but there's a lot of deep cuts in like the characters and some of the items that you can buy.
Yeah, well, it seems like that's how they kind of get by with like, hey, some of these deep cuts are not going to sell well as figures, so let's put Darkwing Duck in here as a little sidekicky looking dude.
Mm-hmm. What just happened?
Did you walk out?
I think so.
You loaded it up and
let me
immediately
move.
Yeah.
Let's try a different character. That's Joy from Inside Out.
Okay. I did not see Inside Out.
Not bad.
I heard it was all right.
Yeah. Pixar does good stuff, as it turns out.
I liked Toy Story a lot.
Is that the last Pixar movie you've seen?
Maybe.
That was a long-ass time ago.
Yeah. What else did they? What? I guess Cars
yeah.
is them, right? I didn't see Cars.
Didn't see Cars, okay. Up? Have you seen Up?
Nope.
Okay. They've done a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Hey! I'm Cora.
Okay.
From Disney's Tron.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to my house. Okay, so I know that there is a quick way to do this.
Frame rate a little.
Yeah, at times, especially when you go into like the toy box mode here.
Find a point of
Holy
interest.
man.
Follow the highlighted
There's a
path.
lot of stuff that they have to load. I mean, there's 5, big hubs and I
think
don't know how many different assets.
I don't think you were standing in front of your house back there. This is where the
That's a Hall of Heroes.
Yeah. These are all the different. That's the Star Wars one. The other one's the Marvel one.
The hubs.
Yeah. So the house is actually back where you popped out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go. Cheshire Cat. We're gonna bring him with us.
Sam Flynn has a combat move where he just spits out a light cycle and launches
Like
it at people.
mid-combo?
Mid-combo. And that's pretty cool.
That's pretty amazing. So she's just straight up melee stuff, which is pretty good. But she's also got that rope thing.
Yeah.
That she can use to swing around later on once you unlock it. Right in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, my interior. For Disney Infinity.
Oh, now it all makes sense.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the first thing I did is jump into. I was playing it prior to release, and they had a few toy boxes up there.
Check out my crib.
It's looking pretty good.
Yeah?
Oh, I see you put some arcade machines in
I
there.
put a lot of, check this out. Fight Fighters.
Ah, Fight Fighters.
Fight Fighters.
Yeah. Everyone's favorite. It's a 4-button game.
Everybody
Wait, is
come-
that a 5-button game? Go back there. Wait a minute. Is there a block button? No, okay, all right.
No, okay, thank God. What else we got? Here's Duty.
I was going to say, people who worked on the SNES version of Mortal Kombat are credited on this game. You never know.
Neo Geo Cab. Another Fight Fighters, of course.
Yeah,
Fix
yeah.
Felix. Yes, check it out.
Just straight up.
Tron machine.
You know,
that's fucking
awesome. That machine should work.
I know.
Like, I hate...
I know.
I understand why it wouldn't. Like, at some point, it's not a main focus. Like, I get why you wouldn't necessarily spend a lot of dev time, but that Tron machine should work, Jason.
So the screens will change if somebody's playing it. And I'm waiting for somebody to, I can't just do it, which kind of sucks.
It's just sitting there at the level select. You can't even...
Look at that.
Oh,
Look at that.
Mansion of the Departed is a pretty good name.
So they give you this one big hub right here and a bunch of doors in which you can...
Does the Radio Disney player literally just stream in Radio Disney?
It totally does. It totally does.
That is a scary level of synergy. Can I get ESPN Radio as well?
I don't know that you can change channels on it. I mean, let's try it out. Let's place one.
Like, if you're not connected to the internet, what does that thing do?
This TV just randomly plays clips of J. Jonah Jameson.
Great. That's great. Look at that.
Yep.
Why? That's great. Okay, that started up pretty fast in a way that made me think that this is not actually streaming off the internet.
This is a much different song than what I heard before. I think it was like One Direction or something before that, but that's pretty cool. It'd be strange to have them like on the disc, right?
A little bit, yeah.
I would think so. So I built one little hallway over here. Started a little room that I wanted some help with. Bunch of fighters in there. And
linked together for tournament play.
Yep, exactly. Got one of those. Yes, the home of Tron.
The home of Tron. That
That's
television. He lives inside the TV. Bruce Boxleitner wants to be lit out so bad.
I need something to like throw this together though. Let's take a peek.
It's a Radio Disney player. That's
Yep.
really neat.
Electronics. That's all my arcade cabinets that I bought. Oh, well, I probably need one of those.
Yeah. So you buy the stuff with in-game currency. It's not like
Yeah, you can't like.
they
pay
get
money
you for the
it.
figures. They don't necessarily.
Windows, rooms.
It'd be a weird place to put a window.
Nice little throw rug in here somewhere. Oh, you know what I just bought? Here, this guy. A Sarlacc pit rug.
Yep.
I like it.
Sure.
That-
Don't.
Oh, gee, okay, all right.
Yeah. That's
See ya.
kind of screwed up what you did right there.
But yeah, this stuff is fun and it's easy to change stuff. So if I want to change like, you know, the colors of the walls, I've got this magic wand here that kind of gives me a lot of control. So we'll change it to Andy's room or Beast Castle walls, stuff like that. We also change you know, the floor and trim, stuff like that. Really, really easy.
Yeah.
Oops. Yeah, let's theme it all. Theme it all like that. That's perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
And then yeah, each room has like a bunch of doors that you can kind of build off of, build hallways or elevators.
Yeah. And it's not necessarily that there's like video gamey stuff, like objectives to complete here. You're just kind of building your space, right?
Well, you know what? You can talk to some of these.
Yeah.
So they'll give you kind of quests and stuff.
Questy stuff.
Sometimes they'll have like trivia questions that you can answer for more sparks and things like that. It'll also like unlock additional content sometimes. So there's things to do. Things to do. This is my little lair down here. See, something just happened. I don't know what the hell it was. Hi. How many? Oh wow. Do you have any idea?
I'm gonna say either 126 or 1075, but
I'm gonna go 1075. Oh, well, fuck you too. All right.
did you build all those drops?
Yeah, all
Okay.
those drops. I alternated between pipes and elevators, so it's really hard to get back up.
Yeah.
But this is my popular little room down here.
Ugh. Everybody's hanging out down
Yeah,
here.
it's
and
a popular
it's just
room.
wet and gross, and then there's your Quora poster. And,
I don't know how these candles stay lit, but I don't know.
Can you jump in the bathtub? Okay.
Hi, let's take a bath.
You missed the tub a little bit, but that's okay.
That's my fun little room. So yeah, you can do all kinds of goofy shit, obviously.
Yeah, and it seems like they have kind of classes of characters to a certain extent, where like, you know, Captain America throws a shield, and so does Sam Flynn. You know, it seems like some of those stuff.
A little bit of overlap.
A little bit, but then there also, if you go to the skill tree, I think it is.
Yeah.
The last tab in that kind of shows you what type of character it is, but also you have all these skill trees.
There we go. So yeah, she is a tech specialist. So there's computers around the various levels that you can like hack into. Web slingers, super jumpers, and yeah, some of her stuff. So there's different tabs: health, defense, special ability, melee stuff.
Yeah.
And a lot of these will unlock like deeper combos. Like in the case of the Star Wars, you know, there's a much bigger tree that you can play around with. That's something I'm noticing in the Star Wars characters. Like they're way more fleshed out. And the older characters, you know, versions 2.0 and before.
It's kind of a bummer that like the Tron characters being 3.0 characters are not necessarily seeing that benefit, but.
Well, in a way, they've kind of been around for a while.
Oh, right. I guess they were digital-only characters for 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's take a look at...
Yeah, and then there's this thing, which is the actual play set.
Mm-hmm. Let's load game. Yeah, Coruscant. See, I knew it.
Okay.
I know my Star Wars. I'm on top of this.
I played some of that MMO, Old Republic. I went to Coruscant.
That was pretty good.
There were parts of it, yeah, up to a certain point, it was pretty good.
But this is a little more linear than like like the 2.0 stuff, which was 2.0 stuff was really good. Like that was a big improvement over the previous playsets. Uh-oh, we can't use Korra.
This is the thing that like I kind of like I get it to a certain extent, but it sort of breaks parts of the Infinity experience for me.
Yep.
Like the whole like, hey, if you're using the playset, your characters have to match. Like coming from having played, you know, like the first few Skylanders games.
Come speak to us.
Where the whole point of it is mashing it together and getting through and all that, like, you know.
And the playsets in particular. Well, what has to do with him?
Run him over that objective thing or something. Yeah, just do that with him. That's fine.
Let's see what you got for me.
I need your assistance escorting someone to the Jedi Temple.
There's two different Samuel Jackson characters in this.
With the council.
Oh yeah.
There's this guy and
like Nick Fury.
Yeah.
Go get Representative Binks.
A jaunt with Jar Jar. So yeah, the first world that I was on was a pretty linear, you know, story, which is great. Less hub world, less open world hijinks. Oop, I can't climb on that. I can use my force powers. And this is the second world that you get to. And there's definitely more open world stuff going on here. And I don't know how exactly I feel about it. But every once in a while there'll be like enemy gates that open up to kind of break the monotony and stuff.
Oh, okay, so kind of just a little rush of combat there.
Master Windu said you should be coming. Misa glad.
Me too.
Creeps be following Misa from the spaceport, looking to do some punching crunching.
Punching crunching?
Oi, oi! Nictos are finding Misa.
I want to fucking kill you.
Why would they?
Oh, hi. Okay.
No, you see, if you'd been paying attention to what he was saying,
no,
he would have told you that you were about to be under attack.
I was way more concerned about just killing him. All right, so dudes with shields, I've got to break their block. I can do that by launching. Oop.
Hey, there's like a hard attack, like a hold attack, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let me line them up. There we go.
That looks good.
Yep. Feels good too. Nope. You did.
Why would they put Jar Jar Binks in this?
I don't know.
Like I mean, like, I'm surprised. Like I don't really have.
Oh, he's the worst character.
Yeah. Like I don't really care.
Oh shit.
But at the same time, I just like with kind of the universal hatred of that character, I figured that any appearances it would have from here on out would be limited to like that kind of self-aware, like, hey, we know this character's horrible, so we made him a janitor. Or, oh, hey, you gotta find Jar Jar Binks. He's a special Easter egg. He's cleaning a toilet somewhere. You know,
he's got a really good contract, I think.
Weird.
That slow-mo end hit, that's definitely new to the series. It looks really good too. Oh god, great, here we go. All right, you betcha.
Weird that they would, like, here's this Jar Jar Binks quest. I mean, I guess, you know, at some point you're putting a lot of stuff in it. You're gonna, is there a guy jacking him? Or no, I saw someone run by that I thought was an enemy. But... So there's a block as well as an evade on this stuff, right? So you'd kind of block those incoming hits.
Blocking. Ooh.
It seemed like that, like there was a lot of enemies that would just kind of, like, even if you were comboing them, they would still swing on you.
Yeah, these are
like I went through and played like a big side-scrolling thing in the combat kiosk, and it felt like at no point was I able to actually interrupt them with what I was doing.
Yeah, there's some heavy hitters that don't give a shit what you're doing. But yeah, the smaller guys definitely. Whoa. Oh, there we go. Hoo-yah. I want to do a finisher. There we go. Check that shit out.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, if you finish a combo, one of her unlock abilities is that move right there. Your sorry story. Yeah? Get out! Oh.
Like, is there like a secret squad of people that are way into Jar Jar Binks? Do like kids love Jar Jar Binks and like it's just anyone? Is that what it is?
And they're just they're still riding that. It's like, okay, well, he was popular with kids, so you know.
So is this. So obviously you would do that. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if he's in the Star Wars Rebels.
I don't know. I hope not.
Weird.
Oh, that's great. That camera shake, not so much.
There be Jedi Temple. Misa be safe from here, Okie Day.
Okie Day.
For saving Misa.
I
It
hate you.
seems the Separatists are using their thugs to intimidate us. We will not allow that.
So yeah, you're constantly unlocking like new stuff to use in the toy box by playing this.
Jedi, the analysis of TD54's memory core has been completed. Return to the council chambers in the temple, and we will explain more.
And then there's some stuff you can unlock by having gear from the older games. It's like all the old characters work, but the play sets, like the you have to put a plastic piece on the base in order to play this Twilight of the Empire set.
Right.
And the plastic pieces from the older games work the same way, but they still require that disc. This disc doesn't contain that content.
Okay.
So if you drop those on there, it just says, "Hey, this isn't working," but they still unlock all the toy box parts from that playset in the new game.
Okay, cool. I suppose it's also
there's still something valuable to be gained.
So I'm gonna take off this the Star Wars playset right here, and I'm gonna put on that toy box like expander, which is really cool. I can reach it. There we go. Toy box takeover. So let's go there. Yeah.
Could it be too quiet anyhow?
I don't know. I really don't know. So each of these, like, toy boxes.
It's a good-looking Darth Vader,
right? I love it. So these are geared towards like kind of like the new mechanics, I guess, in the game. Like there's going to be one from Sumu Digital that just focuses on racing stuff.
Yeah.
But these are like expanded game modes, and they're sandboxy in that you can still bring in like all of the characters that you've purchased. So even 1.0 characters. And this particular one is like an action adventure kind of Diablo-y.
You want to try switching? I know you're pretty leveled up there, but
yeah, that's fine.
Show somebody else, or
let's one of my favorites. Venom.
Okay.
God damn, he's cool. I want to see how swinging works in here. Look at that. Oh yeah.
Huh. Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get this totally different camera angle and.
Yep. What's our mission objective here? There we go. We can head this way. Oh, we can get abilities. I've already leveled him up some. Let's take a peek at what he's got. One more combos. My web swing, defense. Oh yeah, that's great. Yes.
You already have that.
I already have that.
You already have
already
that.
Owned.
What's that? Yeah, that one there.
Just a damage increase. Okay, sure. Let's do special ability too. Already owned it. I need more points. All right, we'll come back to that. But yeah, this is where the sidekicks really come into play. So in here, you're finding food that you can feed them. You're finding more items that you can equip to them. The medium, and then they also gain special abilities to like heal you, and they'll fight alongside you as well.
Huh. And you can play this 2-player too. There's a spot for a second character on that portal.
Yeah.
And then you can use the power discs too.
In this mode?
I assume so. I assume you can use them in every mode, but I don't know. We should find out.
Yeah.
Got a few of the older ones there.
Like Winter Soldier here. All right, I've equipped him to my Venom figure underneath, putting it on the base.
You're in a minute. I think you have to hit OK here to get out of the. This team up power disc is not working this toy box expansion. Okay.
All right, whatever. We'll
so no team ups.
No team ups. Oh, that's not one of the regular ones. Do we only have?
You're getting attacked.
Dude,
it's fine.
He's got it.
Okay.
He's got it. Here, get the hell out of here. It's Fury. Those are team ups. Let's try the Infinity Gauntlet. All right. And
shield helicarrier strike.
Okay. Let's do that.
So I think you're supposed to be able to put 2 power discs under your character when you put it on the base. The game will recognize it. But I was running into trouble when I was playing where that made the character not read properly.
Like
so it was,
disconnect?
Yeah, it was like the character itself was constantly disconnecting, and that would kick me out of the skill tree menu, or sometimes I would just go into that ghostly state that you go into when you take a figure off the portal. Like it would kind of just flicker into that for a second and back on. I don't know if that means I have a bum portal, or if the power disc was too thick, or a bad character, or what the situation was there. It was weird.
I can't say I've tried that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If the magical spell that's blocking our path appears to be
So the setup to the story is bad guy took your magic wand and you gotta go get it.
Okay. Venom's magic wand.
Yep. But yeah, this is totally playable. So it's the same mechanics, same. Whoa! You can't swim. That's important to note.
No, Venom's not a swimmer.
But yeah, like all the controls and everything are still the same.
And how does it work from this camera angle? Does it work okay? It
seems
kind of, yeah.
Get there.
Nice.
All right. Okay, radical.
Ratchet and clank your way down there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. All right, that's cool.
I think I can zip them up too. Come here. Yeah. That was pretty cool, dude.
I mean, he's Venom.
Good stuff. But yeah, this seems like it's going to be pretty lengthy. I kind of like the management of the sidekick stuff.
And this is $40 for this add-on?
This is $40 for this add-on.
That's pricey.
I thought I could throw them in here. It is a little pricey, but
I guess it's, if it's a long thing, then
there we go.
Okay.
So maybe if you're not necessarily interested in the Star Wars characters, what you can do is like a digital upgrade for like $20 if you've already got the game, and then get something like this as well, which is great for all of your existing,
your old figures and base thing and all that stuff, and then you just go buy the Star Wars characters piecemeal if you still like them or whatever, I guess, right?
Right. I need to throw you at that ship there, I think. There we go. All right, see ya. Thanks, dude.
Wait, what?
I had to fire him onto the ship. See, it all makes sense.
So do you have to have, I mean, obviously it seems like you have to have a sidekick to play this. Do you create the sidekick as part of starting this? Or, because I played a little bit and it mentioned sidekicks, but I never actually got one.
Oh, really? Yeah, they give you a bunch of different ones.
Or I never like equipped one or whatever.
I've got to get to a sidekick like switching station.
Oh.
Before you can do some of that stuff. And I think there's one pretty close by.
Now, I feel like we're missing something. Hey,
yes.
Keep an eye out. We don't want to leave any stone unturned.
Oh, there we go. I was wondering how so you can strafe in the normal game. So here it just, it goes into like a behind the shoulder view normally. But yeah, this totally works as well. Neat. Oh God.
That seems like a really dangerous.
With a magical spell of some kind. It's always something with him, isn't it?
And then those power discs, they have a bunch of new ones of those to go with 3.0. And I guess the big change is that those things used to come in blind packs, so you'd end up with duplicates, and it was kind of a hassle.
That was one of the shadier, skeezier things of the marketing of Infinity. Yeah, is blind packs to those power discs, and they're like expensive.
Yeah, and now they've just got like it's matched to the play set. I have it over here. What's the Twilight of the Republic Power Disc Pack?
So it actually shows you what's on the inside there.
Yeah, and it's just like it's 4 things. It's 1 picture of Samuel L. Jackson, 2 pictures of Anakin, and then actually it's a General Grievous wheel bike, Galactic Team Up Mace Windu, Skies Over Felucia, which is a toy box like skybox change, and Forests of Felucia, which is a forest change for the toy box.
Oh, okay, cool. Those are really neat, like the scenery changes and stuff. So when you're in your toy box, you pop one of those on, and like the entire skyline just changes, and the theme. It's really neat.
But it's like it also unlocks it, I think, permanently, so you can just kind of do it in a menu after that. You don't necessarily have to slap this thing down every time you want to do it.
Right. So these are all the sidekicks that I have. You can see I've been leveling him up a little bit. So you can equip different gear, give him different hats. Look at that.
Oh, these all have stats too.
Yep.
Okay, weird, crazy.
So yeah, this is like, fully realized. Like it seems like a full game, for the most part. Way more than what the previous playsets were. So
right.
so the $40 for this might not be such a bad deal. Darkwing Duck. They're gonna make him into a figure someday.
We'll see.
I hope so.
We'll see.
So yeah, I think it's,
yeah, you can go to Flynn's Arcade, and that's where the multiplayer is. It'll find other players, match you up in specific games.
Yeah, let's take a peek at some of that stuff. That's a good idea. Just quit out.
And go back to the hub, and then walk in the arcade, I guess.
Sounds good to me.
Or maybe that online/multiplayer menu would have done it. I don't know. Or is that just like...
Navigation in like Infinity has always been like a...
Yeah, you can also watch all of their YouTube videos from that Toy Box TV link.
Is JV in any of them?
He is, yeah, that's his...
We'll save that.
He is one of the 2 hosts of that program.
And then there's Mickey. He's always OP in these games.
I mean, he's kind of the guy, right?
I guess so.
He throws junk at people.
He totally does.
Apples and hats and whatever else he's got. Just seems to launch out of his fists.
Just like in real life. Mm-hmm. And so close.
Almost there.
Mm-hmm. There's still a lot left to be released for 3.0.
Yeah, I mean, they've
still
got
more Star Wars sets.
They haven't even released all the Star Wars figures that work with this current play set. Like there's a Darth Maul figure.
I'm gonna switch to somebody who can fly. I think we've got Iron Man over here. Sure.
Congratulations.
We're gonna share ownership.
Infinity figure is now connected to your profile.
And look at that. Got him in my toy box. I can make a shrine dedicated to him in my house if I wanted to. Now, there we go. Look at that.
Yep. Okay.
So it's real easy to get. So there's like presents. Is that one up here? No. Stuff that'll like randomly appear throughout this hub. And
yeah, probably becomes a lot easier once you're flying, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, then in here you can kind of go in the theater if you want to see the created toy boxes. What else? And I guess the arcade is kind of the other big area.
All right, let's go. Yeah. Some of the community stuff that I've seen is really neat. Because there's so many, tools and
yeah. By the way, it's an arcade.
Toy boxes with other Disney Infinity fans. In the arcade, you will be automatically linked with up to 3 other players from around the world.
But yeah, the toy box tools and like all the hooks involved with that seem really deep and robust. And I don't have that. I don't have this one. Is it just Outrun?
It's called Motorcycle, so clearly that's a motorcycle.
It's not a motorcycle.
It's not a motorcycle at all.
Pinball machines. Okay, all right, what were we doing? I'm sorry.
So each one of those ones that you can use, I think, will launch you into a different multiplayer hopper.
Cool.
Or we could just stand in front of the Swing Frenzy machine.
Stitch Invaders, like Lilo and Stitch. Fix-It Felix, got that one. Generic MAME cabinet, why not? Probably had 501. Is he playing Tetris?
Yep.
He's just straight up playing Tetris. Use, okay, all right. I'm looking at all these arcade machines.
Yeah,
okay.
so each one of these is going to be a different game. Each arcade machine, I think launches you into a different thing.
Oh, okay.
Which is a little confusing.
Oops. Okay. Collecting orbs and stuff. Yeah.
paint.
I want to paint stuff. That sounds fun. So yeah, going through to the online like multiplayer menu, you can send invites. I don't know if you can just like set up an open game or anything like that.
Yeah, that seems like.
But they do have a lot of filters for community content.
Right. Yeah.
Way more than just a few
Seems
upright
like
cabs.
Yeah, they're. And also, I think they vet a lot of that stuff because it's Disney.
Right.
So of course they would prevent you from uploading your.
Yeah, all the stuff that's prominently displayed is curated, or at least rated by someone.
I think it's only if you go to play your friend's toy boxes that you might run into something that Disney hasn't looked at.
Right. Like a weird, tentacle room.
Mm-hmm.
Korra. Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
That was a lot of fun. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, that was good. That's good. I mean, it's no skee ball, but
What? I need that. Okay. Online multiplayer. Yep.
Oh, that'll just okay. Yeah.
Disney's. I don't think I have any friends that are making things. Let's see Disney's stuff. Boss Bashin'. It's very boss. Literally.
So boss.
Disneyland 60th. Okay. Yeah. Ugh. Not the snowman.
I did that one.
The sensational song stumper.
I did that and Mission Infiltration. Mission Infiltration is a stealth game. If you get caught 3 times, you lose.
Okay. Is it fun?
It's okay.
Okay.
Like you look at it and it's like, okay, this feels like a user-made, like something that would be made in a user-made thing. Like it's a little janky.
Mm-hmm.
But you're like, oh, actually for a user-made thing, there's like some depth here. Like
I like that you can like add
finding
your own
items
text.
to unlock different stuff, and yeah.
Play around with camera angles and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah.
I'm hoping this one kind of shows some of that stuff off, because damned if I'm going to go through all of that
and make stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
Oh, it looks beautiful.
And I guess like that's the thing that's part of where it's unfortunate, I guess, is that like there is all this like toy box content and stuff but it seems like the bulk of the crafted content is stuff that I would never be able to bring my favorite characters into because they're not Star Wars characters.
We're going to share ownership of this guy.
Okay.
Infinity figure is now connected to your profile.
Ezra Bridger.
There are a bunch of Star Wars characters that I've never heard of. Ezra is one of them.
Yep, same here. Wow, he plays very similar to Asaka? Asaka. What do I do here?
I don't know that this is necessarily a game so much as it is like, hey, check it out, we made Disneyland.
Oh, there's Walt. I can take a picture.
Yeah, no, use your lightsaber to cut it open. You'll find his frozen head inside the base.
Yes. Okay. All right.
Shoot.
Yep. I already shot.
Oh, all right. Okay.
I like that it makes a laser noise, like I'm actually shooting at it. Okay. Yeah. Fuck your birthday. Oodalali. Okay. Yeah, this is just a
okay
big showcase.
Like, yeah, but the stealth game I played, you had to kind of find 3 objects and escape, and there were a lot of guards, and yeah, it was neat, I would say.
Yeah, Robin Hood. Okay. Did these just pop up dudes? Yep. Captain America, Sadness just fell over.
This looks like it's like a collaborative toy box that maybe they made at one of their events or something like that.
Interesting, okay.
So maybe that's the credits kind of stretched out there, but...
I'm gonna put somebody in the cage. Thanks, JV, for the laughter.
All right.
He is a pretty funny guy.
Yeah.
That JV. Okay, well, yeah, that's cool. Man, there's a ton of stuff that they try and cram into this, and for the most part, it's all like pretty effective.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's an ambitious game.
And gets more so every time out. Like that's I really wonder where they would go from here, because they kind of close the loop on the kind of popular properties. You know, they've got Marvel, they've got Star Wars, they've got Disney. Like they could continue. They got Pixar. You know, they can kind of keep throwing more of that stuff in there.
Oh yeah, the licenses are
you know they still, you know, obviously they would have access to more stuff because Disney's going to keep making movies and whatever, but you know, it's like the major brands are in, and this thing is like huge. So
it's
I guess, you know,
rather impressive what they've done.
Yeah, I guess they kind of, congratulations, you completed a feat.
I walked around.
Yeah, I'd be really curious to see what happens next. For Infinity 4.0, I guess. Or maybe they call it Infinity 2. Now they've kind of like, they've closed the loop, and it's like, here's the sequel to Disney Infinity.
Like the real Infinity begins now.
Right, yeah. The real Infinity starts here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm impressed with everything they're doing. Everything does feel a lot better. And I like the approach with the new play sets, because that feels like very much a video game.
Yeah.
And I totally like the expanded toy box stuff where you can just bring in all of your stuff with a pre-generated game, because that was always a big complaint that I had in the previous one. Is like all the play sets that you could purchase were only good for certain characters.
Right, yeah. So, you know, yes, so in my specific case of like, I only want to put the Tron characters on this thing and do Tron stuff.
Right.
Or use the Tron characters, because that's where my head is at. Like, those play sets are kind of useless.
Yep. Yeah, same here.
And also, I'm not going to create a bunch of stuff in the toy box, so it's like kind of, it misses me a little bit. So yeah, if they have those toy box expansions and some other stuff, like that starts to make it a little more viable for my specific tastes.
Right.
And that's all I ever really care about, is my specific tastes, right?
I just want a Tron playset, and I want to ride these teacups. See if I can. Yep.
Yep. Okay. Oh, are you? Can you steer?
I can't.
I mean, you can accelerate.
Oh my God. Yeah, I can kind of move these, but it's moving itself.
Yeah.
Like I'm accelerating.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing's pretty cool.
There's a lot of weird, cool stuff in here. I like it.
All right.
All right, cool. Thanks.
Thanks, Jason.
Yep.